one continent that nobody's allowed to go to, Antarctica.
You people think you're free?
What happened?
You can go to Antarctica. Nobody's stopping you. Look at all these trips you can go on. It's just a simple Google search, but I guess it's more fun to lie to people.
Liar. Oh my gosh, let's demolish this.
You sure it's not lying? Why don't you check this out?
You can go to Antarctica.
The turret's turning our way.
The turret's turning at us!
Boy, we should hide Adrian in case they think we're trying to kill him.
You can go to Antarctica. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping you.
What is that, a warship?
Don't even need permission to go to Antarctica.
We're guided back the other way. Turn back now, you have reached the edge. You have reached the edge.
Going that way.
We're just traversing. Sorry, a helicopter come at us.
Are we late? I don't know.
Just travel, just go.
Just go.
So there's an Antarctic treaty that limits human access to areas of special scientific or environmental significance.
They haven't even reached land yet. Do you see that?
That's right. Is it? That's unreal.
Google search this. You would know that Antarctica is defined by the Antarctic Treaty as anything beyond the 60th south latitude. Not just the areas of scientific or environmental significance.
My God, I couldn't have said it better if I tried. Didn't even make it to the land yet.
And if you're a citizen of one of the countries that signed this treaty, you don't even need permission to go to Antarctica. You can just go as long as you agree you won't mess with the biodiversity.
Biodiversity. Let's see.
Biodiversity is a key concept in ecology and has importance on both local and global scales.
I guess that's everything then.
In Article 6, paragraphs 1 through 6, that you cannot go if you're a member of a nation in the treaty. You must be a designated observer by your nation. If you are a designated observer, you clearly have complete freedom of access at any time to all areas of Antarctica. It's only tourists who are not designated observers that get restricted access on their cruise.
You can just go as long as you agree you won't mess with the biodiversity. And if you really want to go into a research facility, become a researcher.
What happens if an unidentified aircraft flies into the no-fly zone?
That looks like a researcher to me.
Or a famous YouTuber like Mr. Beast.
In South Africa as a pit stop because Mr. Beast invited Casey Neistat and I to come film a surviving 50 hours in Antarctica video with him. I've always wanted to go there, so I jumped at the opportunity.
It's gonna be a long 50 hours, boys.
Unfortunately, all of the scientists, I think there was like 12 of them in Antarctica, tested positive for right when we were gonna go. So we couldn't go, and unfortunately the trip got canceled.
So not even Mr. Beast could make it there. Anything outside of a tour with limited access or becoming a designated observer by your nation with
a big no-no.
Full access is illegal, and people such as Jarlay Antoy, Samuel Massey, the New Zealander, they have done this past the 60th south latitude, gone to Antarctica. They paid tens of thousands of dollars in fines. They lost their yacht. They lost their boating license. This is not like proof of a flat earth, which is why I think people just attack these things blindly. It is proof of what it is, though. Okay, it's the longest standing treaty on earth, limiting access past the 60th south latitude.
This gentleman is correct. As for her, I have no clue why she's calling people liars. That's wrong. Let's watch what happens when they try to be observers from a plane. Enjoy.
We've set up a demo today with this Cessna and the Air National Guard. I'm going to be inside of this Cessna and we're going to be going rogue. We're going to fly into that no-fly zone.
I love it. These guys have balls.
The no-fly zone now.
Our pilots aren't talking to air traffic control, ignoring their calls to reach them. That triggers an alarm at the Air National Guard base.
Nobody's stopping you.
These fighter pilots scrambling to their jets. They're on alert and ready to take action 24 hours a day.
Nobody's stopping you.
Taking off to intercept our rogue Cessna. Reaching the target in just minutes. This is the view from the F-16. That
Don't even need permission to go to
my
Antarctica.
Cessna right there.
Whoa! You can actually hear, I don't know if you can hear it on camera, you can hear that fighter jet coming by. I mean, there's no way you don't hear this or notice it.
Coming up on the left side of our plane.
That is as intimidating as you would think it would be. Look at that fighter jet, he's right off our wing.
Another F-16 swooping in on the right.
Just a simple Google search, but
Calling us on aviation frequencies.
He wants us to identify ourselves.
don't even need permission to go to Antarctica.
We're a rogue aircraft, remember, for this demonstration, so we're not going to respond at all and see what this fighter jet does.
The fighters want to escort us out of the area.